Hey people, Cade Slink here, how are we doing? So today we're looking at the almighty god and powerhouse from Asgard, Thor. Welding his Mjolnir into forces of evil. Now in Marvel Mystic Mayhem, he is a formidable frontline fighter and delivers steady damage while empowering allies and weakening foes with buffs and debuffs. He's certainly ranked God tier, and Thor's playstyle centres on chain lightning and devastating area attacks, making him a strong choice for clearing groups of enemies as well as hitting them bosses really hard. His true strength lies in his ability to consistently inflict electrified debuffs, with basic strikes amplifying his overall damage potential and making him a relentless threat to the enemy. His passive Thor Force is basic attack damage increases by a certain percent, and basic attacks apply electrified to enemies for 5 seconds, and what electrified does, it takes 5% more damage. This is why he excels as a frontline fighter. His high durability allows him to absorb the damage, while passive is electrifying the enemies so they're taking more damage while he's in their face. Now his ultimate Hammer Fall can deal absolute crazy damage. This deals special damage to enemies in a target area and more damage to electrified enemies. This is one of the best damage ultimate moves I've seen. And when you can, you want to be using the dash skill, God of Thunder, before you make sure the electrified effects is in place. Next, his buff, Mjolnir's Might, which when used, it gains Thunder Enhancement for 15 seconds. Now what Thunder Enhancement does, it increases the basic attack damage and basic attacks spread up to 3 nearby enemies. This can boost up his damage even further. And once he's under this enhancement, there's a bonus ability called Worthy, which you can unlock later in levels, and that just pushes his damage output even higher. He also has his dash ability, God of Thunder. This moves the target location, dealing special damage to adjacent enemies and applying electrified for 10 seconds. Now this is a pretty simple skill, which is great for moving around to where you want to get him while you're doing some group damage. As for the bonus stats, you have the Thunder Welder. For each enemy on the field with electrified status, force defense increases by 15%. You've also got the Godly Conduction, which basic attacks spread up to 4 nearby enemies in the Thunder Enhancement status. You have Worthy, which I've recently unlocked in its crazy ability. Force attack and defense are increased by 20% in the Thunder Enhancement status. And then you have for his basic attack for Asgard, which deals percentage compared to what level you are of Thor's attack as special damage. All these make him absolutely crazy. Now for his artifacts, you really only want to be looking at ones for increasing his attack and attack speed, so there is only really 3 you really want to be putting on him. You've had the Unstable Molecules, which boosts his attack stat directly, one of the best artifacts before. You have the Shield Flight Pack, which adds attack speed, again it is very useful for him. Those are your 2 main focuses for now, especially when you first start playing the game when you get him. But if you're lucky enough to get the Stormbreaker anytime soon, it becomes your top priority. It boosts the wearer's attack speed by 30%, which makes him insanely strong, especially if you manage to get an extra attack damage stat on it also. This effect is extremely rare though. I haven't been lucky enough myself to get one, but when I do, it's definitely going straight on this guy. And now lastly for the highlights, you have a few you can choose from. For the easy ones to get, you've got Sitarak's Command, which is a nice boost to his attack for 15 seconds after using his ultimate. You have Touched by Kansu, which gives 16% extra damage and also bonus energy generation. And also if you're lucky enough to get Hell Out, which is one I use in a moment, on increasing the attack by 16%, but this doubles if there's just one enemy, so for bosses it's perfect. And the one that's made for him is the Worthy ones. This is nice if you can get it. It increases the HP by 20% and attack by 8% for 5 seconds after they lose HP. So as great as it is, you don't really need to be waking it to be good, but as I said, this is very rare to get. And now for my final thoughts. Thor is just a beast. If you're lucky enough to pull him early, chances are he'll become your go-to fighter. He's easily one of the top tier characters in the game right now, and his damage output is insane. He can take a solid beating also. Thor fits well into a variety of teams. He pairs especially well with Emma Frost, Psylocke and Iron Man. Sleepwalker is great support for him. keeping his health up while boosting his damage, and also Moon Knight can heal him while also increasing his speed. Overall, he's not one to leave behind, a standout choice for almost any team setup. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit a like and subscribe, and drop a comment below. If you managed to get Thor, what do you think of him, or is he on your wish list to get very soon? Thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.